Hey guys, Gamekeeper John here. Just a quick upload. Something that we got planned for 2018, and I think this is going to be a big one. With the success of the PPMG, the PPSG, the Pocket Poacher Ocularis, the over-the-top Pocket Poacher, and all that cast line. Arguably the most popular frames in the UK, the PPSG and PPMG now. So we've been working on this one over the last 5 or 6 weeks. It's based on, well, it is actually the template of my Excalibur design, but we've gone full on super grip in it. This is the 4th proto now, and I've finally got it to a stage where I'm going to take it out and shoot it for a couple of weeks. There's no rush with it. The plan is to have this introduced into the aluminium range from Pete from Pro Shot Catapults at the beginning of the year. It's as ergo as it gets. I've got so many good hopes for this one. I think it's going to go really well. The web grip, obviously we all know how good the web grip is. Soaks all the energy up when you're drawing back. It's like you're not holding any catapult really. The ergos in this one, you can see you got the finger grooves down the side as well, but not where the palm swell is. Palm swell locks in, as you can see, ergo as it gets. Because this is only nice and narrow down the front here, when your fingers lock in it, they go round it, not rest on the front like they do like that on some of the chunkier ones. They actually go round it, this one, and nice lump on the bottom locks it into your hand. I don't think I could go any more ergo on a frame, to be honest. When you grip it, every point of contact with a catapult is touching your hand. It's made like a glove. There's a little bit of room up and down to accommodate slightly smaller and slightly larger hands. We've even got these grooves around the back, so when you can grip it, you come into these grooves as well. Me personally, I shoot with my hands open, but some people do like to grip it more. But this will be hitting the range. This is a right hand hold, and we'll be making another pattern, but this isn't the finished one yet. Like I say, we're going to be shooting it over the next 3 or 4 week, test it, see if there's any little bits that stick in your hand or ways it could be improved. But the final patterns will be made around mid to late December before they're sent over to Pete at Pro Shot Catapults, and they will of course come in brass, bronze and aluminium, signed in the cup of the fork, engraved and all numbered. Well, this is our first ergo one. When I say ergo, as I mean specifically right hand or left hand hold, but it's just, I prefer this in my hand now to the PPMG. It's exactly the same fork outer gap as the PPMG, so it will shoot exactly the same. But I think this is going to be very, very big in 2018, and most likely something I'll be shooting. There's a few little things to iron out. We was undecided whether to have universal tips or TTF, but I know, most of the people, probably 80% of all my orders are TTF. So it's obvious that's a lot more popular. And I don't like the over-the-top grooves in a TTF myself, because it closes up a bit of the fork. I like to see the wide gap, so we're still looking at that. We was going to do universal tips, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I just wanted to share this with you. Stay tuned for 2018, because this is going to be a new release. We're also working with somebody else in the UK, doing another collaboration, but I can't say nothing on that till it's all finalised and the designer has okayed it all to go ahead. But there's something very, very big happening soon, extremely big. And this one as well, which we're doing with Pete from Pro Shot Catapults. But I can see it now, shining aluminium, engraved. It's gonna be the dogs. There's no way around it. But as I say, it is the Excalibur template. This design has been arranged probably close to a year now, but everybody has been saying how comfy the Excalibur is. It's one of the most comfiest frames I've held, just because of the way it locks into the hand. So we thought, why not get for some protos and make the most of the design, and this is where we're at so far. There's a few little tweaks and stuff to do, as I say, to iron out before we get it officially in the range and whatnot. But it won't be available in multiplex. These are only protos I'm doing. It will be a cast aluminium, brass and bronze frame only, but it's probably as comfy a catapult as you can get. Honestly, you'll have to take my word for it. You thought the PPMG was comfy. This is in a totally different league. Be sure to be seeing that in 2018, along with a couple of other collaborations with other makers. I'm sure you'll like them. Cheers all.